at most 2 games. It's a sweet deck though. Got the Jasper Flint, the Tumblewag, 2 Posse Bosses. I'm not sure I should be splashing this Lively Dirge. Black is kind of a splash here, right? 4 ways in the land, and then Sentinel, Gardener, Dance can search. That's not too bad, I guess, for a card that you want to play probably for like 5 mana. I think I'm going to play some MH3 tomorrow, but I also think I'm going to do it on my alt account that is not in Mythic. I think that would be fine. Good safety precaution, maybe. Last time, I think when OTJ started, I was already in Mythic because I had been playing Karlov Manor a lot. And I just got trashed in the beginning when I like did not research cards. I didn't do pre-release. I didn't have the early access event. You always play the new sets on your alts. It seems like a good idea, and I'm surprised I haven't done it before. This is the first time I've considered it. Or I think this will be the first time I'm doing it, I guess. I might have considered it before. Okay. I'm going to let ads go first, and then we'll queue it up. Yeah, but I think I've got enough gems to do multiple accounts, or like multiple drafts on the alt account, even if I don't win. MTGO count, it's weird. Oh, is it like your first time ever playing an MTGO? I've never played it. Yeah, it's intimidating to me, personally. I've seen my brother play it, and then obviously I've seen some streamers play it, but Arena's just so nice. I mean, like, certainly there's problems with it, but, you know, it's still pretty good. What's up, Ake2K? Good morning, or time zone to you, wherever you are. Refined sugar. Okay, so probably morning then. Nice. You know, one time I remember meeting some people. I was an undergrad. So, dropped off the kids. Nice. I was at, undergrad at the University of Michigan, where like maybe half of the students are from the state of Michigan, roughly. And I remember meeting some people, and I was nervous, and they'd asked me where I was from, and I grew up on the west side of Michigan, but for some reason I said the West Coast when I was like, nervous interaction, whatever, and it made it sound like I was from California. And that is not at all what I meant. I was totally from the west side of Michigan. I ended up going to California for grad school, but when I was meeting these people and I told them West Coast, it was like, oh, cool, you're from, like, oh, no, never mind. I'm just west side. Hola, absenta. How you doing? All right. Yeah, I never made that mistake again, 2-ply. This looks pretty good. We just need a second red source. I mean, this one's not castable, but this is on turn 3 is great. This is castable. Another red source should be likely in our deck. This is maybe not so castable. There it is. Ah, from Oregon. Definitely west. What was your wording? Heard of the Beavers. Like, wait a minute. We just want to get the Tumblewag down. Beaver's like Oregon State? I think I've heard of that, but I'm just thinking Ducks, which is like just Oregon, right? Not, or is that University of Oregon or Oregon, probably? Up the road, okay. Yeah, 2-play, I got you now. All right. So this doesn't do anything. I mean, I need to just probably... I could just play Posse Boss, huh? And then pump... This gets huge. I can saddle. I won't have the black available right away, but I think that's okay. I guess I could have sent this if we think they're just going to jump anyway. I think I'm going to put the counter here. Okay. So I want to get the black mana down. But we do have access to derailment. How could I not do any studying from I did a little bit of studying. I think I've read every single common and uncommon now. I've read very few rares. I mean, I've seen like, yeah. Used to be an academic. Used to be. There's just so much text. All these magic sets keep coming out so quickly. So much text. I did not do a pre-release. I did not have early access. If I had early access, I would play a ton of that and just get it that way. Okay, so... Yeah, I'm thinking I should do some practice drafts. Flutter Dev, I think that's a good idea. I mean, this doesn't really matter. I can just send this. I think I'm just gonna put another counter here. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. Just do a practice draft with people. Do people here feel like they've read enough cards? Oh, that would have been a reason to put a counter on the Tumblewag. Play around a 2 damage effect like Thunder Salvo. Thunder Salvo can get bigger, but Slick Sequence can't. Okay, maybe I need to kill this Razzle Dazzler then. I mean, this puts them down to 2. So I can kill this before the second, if there's a second cast that like trigger on the stack to grow it to 5 toughness. Don't think tier lists are that great with this set. I kind of felt like that for this set. With like, and I still, that's gotta be GG then. Even with this set, and like, I feel like there's a lot of cards that are, you know, only good in the right setting. Even more micro synergies in MH3, Bebon. That would make sense to me. There's a lot of different mechanics, right? All right, 6 and 2. Let's go. I'm like trying to warm up to like, okay, we're streaming, we're playing Magic. This deck is already 5 wins in, and now having this great discussion. Went to pre-release. Person next to you pulls Ulamog and Emrakul. and then got another Emrakul. Damn. Yeah. I just saw Nummy was opening the like collector's boosters on stream and got an Emrakul that is there's like the different styles, right? So I guess this particular style was it more rare, worth a lot. Hey, Bobcat Blues. I'm not sure which one it was, because there's like it's like a retro framing or something. I think that was an option too, right? He opened something that was some retro frame. All right, so we got to find a third land for Naturalist. We do have turn 2 play, and if we find that third land, I guess we're not going to be making a treasure with this, though, are we? I think I'm going to risk this because we have the 2-drop, and then one third land gets me Naturalist. This might be maybe I'm supposed to mulligan this, though. Oh, with your prize packs. Nice, Bebon. That implies that you at least won some games, right? Or at least one, I guess. 3-0. Oh, even better. Posse Boss number 2 is not what we wanted. Okay, there we go. I love it. Yeah, high all weekend after 3-0. I've definitely felt that. It's got to be this one, right? We got to find another red source. Or just mill. I guess treasure works, but that's kind of sad to lose the dirge. Yeah, Bobcat, these were our pick 1 and pick 2 in the draft on Friday. Yeah, Laveno, if we got this down... Okay, so maybe not hitting the land is fine, because the treasure lets me do Posse Boss, and then we can do the Mine Raider and get another treasure. I'd still like to hit lands, but... Okay. They plotted a Rictus Robber. Maybe, you know, Desert Stew does not kill this unless I attack. I think we still just want a Posse Boss, and then I pump up each of these creatures and send them. 3 power. And then the Mine Raider could make another treasure for the Desert Stew, if we need that. Yeah, this draft was back 1, pick 1, and pick 2 were both Posse Bosses. But then I immediately got like Desert Stews and Throw from the Saddles. I think 6 picks in, I think I had 2 of each card. Okay, so I either gotta, I guess, double block, they kill the boss to not let them tutor, but then the robber gets, no, the robber's gonna trigger anyway if they sack this. So I either chump to prevent it or double block so this trades. If I double block and they deserts do, that's not really much different, is it? I think I need to not let them tutor. Unless we just let it happen and then race them. I feel like this Posse Boss is kind of doing good things already. I mean, it made us 2 mercenaries. Yeah, I mean, they're going to trigger it anyway, though, right? If they sack this, they can trigger the robber. Yeah, that's a tough choice. Yeah, I mean, that one, if we get a desert, we could kill it, but... yeah, not feeling so good anymore, huh? Still play this pre-combat. Yeah, okay. I would have liked... I should have traded. But we have the Desert Stew. Environment's just going to trade for the token. So I think I'm just sending the Naturalist as a 4-3. I might just trade for the Robber then. Posse Boss would trade for Robber. But then we'd have the Deserts. I'm not going to block with Flint. Oh, I forgot this is haste. Because of the Posse Boss. It just trade for the 2-2 anyway, maybe? I could have put some trample damage on that one and gone for that, though. Give him a throw from the saddle. Yeah. Yeah, I should have just traded it. I mean, I guess maybe some amount of hindsight. So we can save this, right? I'm using my only treasure, but we don't have enough to kill a Jasper Flint anyway. This kind of seems okay. It's a 2-for-1 then, right? 5, we subtract 2. Oh no, it doesn't actually kill it. It just saves mine. I don't like that. Never mind. For some reason, I thought we could kill that. I needed a desert in play, though. There's a desert. Yeah. Oh, Annie Flash. We never got to cast you. And now if I want to use the treasure, I'm farther away from casting anything. So I need to, like, push more damage, right? Try to end this game quickly. They're never going to block with the Flint. I could just use the treasure, play out another Posse Boss, and then pump, like, Trampler, Naturalist, Varmint, and just send a bunch. I think I might have to just do that. So we want, what, at least 3 power on each of these. And then I'll put an extra on the Trampler. Yeah, I think I lost when I let them tutor for the Jasper Flint. I mean, they might have gotten it anyway, but... Come on. Peddler. Okay, that's not too bad. And they're also stuck on 4? I guess Peddler might. Okay, 5th land. Peddler's another outlaw. I mean, just because it's a creature. Damn, we enabled their Terminal Agony? Oh, that's actually kind of sad. Damn. Okay, good news is Naturalist doesn't trade for Peddler. It's going to trade for the Robber. Yeah, but the Summoner has to be the one attacking, so this will be next turn. So I'm going to pump this up. And then we'll play Summoner after. Maybe I was supposed to do one of these. Oh, I could have done 1 here and then 3 on, or like 2 on one of these and sent. That's probably what I should have done. Yeah, I definitely should have done that. Sent one of these as a 3-1. Because Naturalist as a 3-3 is already trading for anything. Another Peddler and Dance on the Tumbleweeds. It's not too bad, because Dance they have to pay for the Spree. Oh, I guess they have to pay for this anyway. What am I saying? This isn't a free cast. We still haven't seen many land. Like, of all these cards seen, there's only 2 land in the graveyard. I guess they milled 2 as well. There's the black source. Okay, let's do this properly this time. We want this at 4 power. And we want this, one of these at 3 power. So they either 2 for 1 block here, or they jump and trade. Down to 1 outlaw, plus hit land, hit land. Nice. I mean, they still have all these cards in hand. Okay. Okay. At least we get to kill Jasper Flint right here, right now. They just have a full grip of cards. My Pylons is gone. My Forlorn Flats is gone. I have an Oasis Gardener. Is that my only way, literal only way of casting any flash right now? And they just passed with 6 open mana. That feels like Gigapede. Maybe I'm supposed to hold that land then for like a Marauder or something. Do I need to kill that before they start gaining life? We have 6 land left in our deck, but none of them are white. I can't get back in this game with this thing hitting me every turn, right? Another lifelinker. Well, I feel like deserved loss because I didn't trade for the Servant of the Stinger. Let them search for... Oh, I forgot we've got a Jasper Flint. It's got to be too little too late, or surely they have a removal spell. Why didn't I see that one when I was looking at my list of cards? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of expected something. Damn, we were still fighting it though too, up until the overwhelming forces, huh? Yeah. Okay. No trophy. This was the deck, finishing it from Friday. So if I had just traded, I mean, we ended up giving them multiple cards, right? We had multiple peddlers that they had. I gave them a throw from the saddle. Yeah, the peddler, when they had Terminal Agony in hand, that was kind of rough. So instead of just spending 4 mana to kill my thing, they spent 4 mana to get my 2/2, do a rummage, and kill the thing. Like, get an extra draw. Damn. All right. That's magic. Let's go again, huh? Still happy with the 6 winner. This was the deck that got us 2 Mythic, so pretty happy about that, too. Yeah, so they had plotted the Rictus Robber on turn 3. That's actually like a sick... Yeah. So their turn 2 was Servant of the Stinger. Turn 3, plotted Rictus Robber. Turn 4, play the Desert, Crime Land, and attack with Servant of the Stinger. If I had had a better, like, 3-power creature that would have traded, rather than, like, throwing... I didn't really want to block with the Posse Boss, but I guess that was greedy of me. Strosity, how do I feel about the MH3 business? Well, I didn't do a pre-release event, partially because of the price. It seems like it's going to be the normal price to draft on Arena, so I think I'm gonna play on Arena. I think I'll still do a mix of OTJ. Hey, meat sauce, nice, perfect timing. Do we just start with a Tether? It's boring, but for some reason I'm much more excited to start with like a Consuming Ashes than a Mystical Tether, but they're both common removal that are very good. I think they're going to both be available on here, yeah. I think this is what I want, right? Tether. Passing Felidar. Bighorn. Archive Trap with a Desperado in the pack. Oh, a VVV you love to start with black. Yeah, maybe that's more what I'm thinking. I don't love starting with the Tether. I think I'm going to take the Archive Trap and try to wheel the Desperado. Is that going to happen with this pack? Someone will take it probably, but... Hello, Ghost Code. Yeah, so I believe with MH3 release tomorrow that OTJ Best of 3 is going away. It'll be replaced by MH3, is my understanding. But then Best of 1, I think we'll have both options. Yeah, right, Rakdos Mill. The Jasper Flint Mill is pretty real. Or actual Rakdos. The whatever muscle. I think Eric's is just a good... We just want the white aggressive 2-drop here. I mean, maybe not the best with Archive Trap. But this pack is fine. Like, I mean, Lazav is cool if we end up in Dimir. Benchmark Cards, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Into a Frontier Seeker? Compared to, like, Metamorphic Blast? I don't have to be blue. Just because we have the trap, right? I could just keep taking good white cards and we might find another lane or find another color. There's a lot of mounts going around. We've seen another Bighorn and a Grizzly in a previous pack. So, like, some of those could wheel. If I was really into, like, Orzhov, maybe take the Baron. I think I'm okay with Frontier Seeker here. We have one other mount. It's a good white 2-drop. At Knife Point. Huh. Not really a white card that we want. Not really a blue card that we want. Sentinel to go with the Baron. I was thinking even Knife Point to go with the Baron. But that's interesting, Flutter Dev. Hey, Consolas. I guess I'll take the colorless Sentinel rather than a Knife Point. I would like to do more Knife Point stuff in this set still. I haven't done it a whole lot. Oh, Rheostatic, that's pretty cool. The double train with Baron Bertram. Yeah, I feel like Baron Bertram's unlikely to come back. I just didn't like the cards in that pack, and Sentinel feels like a fine defender, colorless card that could go in different things. Do I need to take, or do I want to take a like a Sterling Supplier, maybe top end white card? I feel like requisition rate's fine. I think it's between those two. Yeah, maybe I'm supposed to take the Supplier. Grizzly, Bighorn, Pixie. Good morning, 1789 Revolution. I guess I'm taking a Bighorn Pixie without anything good to pick it up right now. I guess it can pick up the Tether. Yeah, it could be a late Grizzly. I could spec on that. Maybe more than the Bighorn. I was thinking that if this pack just had heavy green, which we never saw this pack, so I don't know how much green was in that pack. It's possible that that Grizzly was just like the third best green card. I feel like that happens sometimes. Oh, pick up the Seeker with the Pixie. That's reasonable. I think Eartha Joe here. I'm kind of surprised that Prickly Pear and Eartha Joe are both in here. I haven't done much Boros. Green-White Desert spec, or just take a Quilled Charger? Oh, that's right. There was a High Noon. That would be sick. I haven't done the Eartha Joe High Noon combo yet. I think I'm going to spec on the desert. Like, Quill Charger is fine. It's, like, not a bad attacking creature, I think. But... Hey, let's do it. A VVV, you called it. Passing Mind Raider's fine. Yeah, let's do it. That's exciting. All right, so 2 mana enchantment. Each player can't cast more than one spell each turn. 5 mana, sack it. 5 damage to any target. And with Eartha Joe in play, it's 5 damage to 2 targets. Just combos with Eartha Joe is the only one I know about. Because it's an activated ability that targets a player. Hey, we got the Sterling Supplier too. I wouldn't mind an Outlaw's Fury, but I think I want the creature first. That's a good one. These are both good ones. Also a Holy Cow, Lullaby. I mean, we only have one red card right now. I guess technically 2 red cards because of High Noon. We have 2 Boros cards. I wonder if I'm supposed to take Glamour first. I don't really have that much removal. I feel like Great Train Heist is so good, though. Is Glamour just better? I think Heist, if you get, like, the +1/0 first strike combat trick on its own, I feel like can be amazing. 3 mana. And then if you do get to spend the 6 mana and get a second combo, or a second combat, it's like game winning. What creatures am I using Heist with? We're still figuring that out. But yeah, I mean, we don't have to. There's also Sword of Wealth and Power here. I don't think we want that for this deck. I think I just want either a Tether or an Airynx. Spent a lot of time looking at cards floor versus ceiling. Yeah. Sharpshooter's also good here. I think I need the... Do I need the 2-drop more than the Tether right now? What's up, We were not paying anyone. We got it to fire all on its own. It just took a minute. I don't know. I mean, I've only had Great Train Heist a couple of times, but it was amazing both times I used it. Maybe maybe I should have taken it when I only had 2 red cards. I'm counting High Noon as a red card. Also Black White Desert here. I kind of just want the Holy Cow. Stay the course. Of Boros, I guess. I mean, Lawbringer's great. And there's a murder too. So if I had taken Lawbringer, yeah, Great Train Heist kind of feels like the point where I chose for sure to do Boros. Maybe it was better to take Glamour, and then we would have taken Lawbringer into Murder, probably. I've done a lot of Orzhov, though. I don't regret this choice. I think I really want to do the Eartha Joe High Noon combo as well. I feel like either those 2 cards together or this card, we might be able to just get some wins out of, like, surprise wins. But when we're talking about, like, floor versus ceiling, Flutter Dev, I think the floor in Great Train Heist is just the second mode. So, like, red 2, and then, like, +1/+0 first strike on all your cards. Which, granted, like, you need a board and you need, like, decent creatures for that to work. If you're going into just, like, big green creatures, maybe that's bad and, like, not a good floor. Another Pixie. Does Pixie do anything besides Frontier Seeker? I guess you could pick up Holy Cow. Supplier, I don't really want to do that. Yeah, so maybe the floor is still pretty low. I'm just thinking, because my point was that it doesn't have to be double pip or triple pip. I feel like casting this with the single red pip can be enough. Or, like, I don't think I've ever done it for a triple red. I've only cast the card a couple times, or like a few times ever, but maybe it's just exciting and that's why I wanted it rather than, like, that was nice. Glamour is definitely a good card, though. I think that might have been just the safer pick when I'm light on removal. Just take the Glamour. Yeah, this was nice. Yeah, Gay Beats. Sometimes wins, sometimes Combat Trick, which is not necessarily as good as Glamour. Sometimes 3-for-1 for the Glamour. Glamour's definitely good. Would we ever play Pyromancers if I'm just hurting for creatures? Hey, Sharpshooter Wield. Let's go. Lockpicker. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I also want Outlaw's Fury, but I didn't expect Sharpshooter Wheel, so we'll take this. I mean, High Noons are going to be removal for me. They're expensive removal, but what about, like, Return the Favor? I feel like I tried this card early on, and I didn't like just holding up the mana for it, and then, like, my opponent didn't use removal, so then it just never happened. Steer Clear might work, too. We've got 3 mounts. Oh my god. Look at this pack for us. There's an Erynx, a Perfect Desert, Journey to Nowhere, Dust Animus, and an Aven Interrupter? Yeah, we're going to wheel something, so then I guess I still take... Oh, and Prickly Pear. I guess I still just take Dust Animus first, though? Over, like, Journey to Nowhere? We might wheel, like, an Aven Interrupter. I think it's got to be the Dust Animus, right? There's also even Demonic Ruckus would probably be playable, too. I did not take that Lawbringer. Could play a Steer Clear number 2. I don't think I want a second one. Yeah, opening pack, passing only 10 cards. Something's wrong here. Judge. I guess Stagecoach Security. Yeah, okay. We're like kind of going wide. I'd like to get some Prickly Pears if we can, but I don't really care about criming, so I don't think I'd take an off-color desert. If this was a Boros land, I think I would. Third Sterling Supplier. I don't think we want to do that. Or Pulverizer. I think I need to have like 2s and 3s now, right? Would I ever play Gardener? Probably not. Unless we find a bomb, pick 4. That'd be weird though. Or unexpected. I was going to take Throw in the Saddle. We do have one desert here, but probably not happening. Another Arinx is great. There's, Derailment. Alright, so actual removal. We've got a Tether, Steer Clear, 2 High Noons, which are very expensive. I'm not actually sure which one I want. I think I need the Derailment. I kind of want the third Arinx too. 13 creatures. If there's, I mean, maybe we'll wheel that other one that had the like Aven Interrupter in the pack. All right. Now I think I take Prickly Pear over second Derailment. I think I need a 3-mana creatures are good. There's also a Boombox, which combos with Eartha Joe, but I already have 2 High Noons to do that. I'm going to take Prickly Pear. I think. I want to go wide. To another Prickly Pear is great. I don't need to play like Peddler. Maybe not Return the Favor. Oh, what did people say about Return the Favor when I was talking about that? I got distracted by the following pack. Oh, an Archive Trap card. Did we need that robbery? You think, Casamino? I don't have any card draw, do I? Thunder Salvo could work fine. I don't think I play Pylons here. Another Holy Cow versus Ride Down. Creatures am I at? 15. Ride Down's probably okay, right? Killing big things? Nah, I just took the cow. Okay, so someone took the Arinx. There's a Prickly Pear we could take. It's a lot of 3-mana creatures. I kind of just want the desert. Where do you have more than enough playables? How many go-white effects do we have? Return the Favor, tricky to play. Good in the hands of top players? Huh. they were. Didn't see another grass sub trigger not working. I didn't see any subs happen. Bebon talking about return the favor. I agree. I feel like sometimes it's amazing, but oftentimes just a dead card. So I feel like we just don't see it very often. Just resubbed. I didn't get a notification for it. So I guess I guess that's related. Yeah, you could copy activated ability. You could copy the High Noon. I wouldn't copy again, though. All right. So we've got 2 High Noons in this deck. For anyone who doesn't know, I think it's my first time ever playing High Noon. But this is an activated ability that targets a player. So if you have Eartha Joe in play, it will copy the High Noon ability. If I play both? No, if you had both in play, then nothing new would happen. They just both say can't cast more than one. Or I guess maybe here, just making a joke with the Kappa face. Gonna be spending mana most turns. I can't imagine you don't have many turns you want to keep the mana. Yeah, I don't think I want to play Return the Favor. 16 creatures. I don't think I want to cut like any creatures. Well, maybe a peddler is okay to cut. One, two, 3 mounts. So that'd be 11 hits for the Frontier Seekers. Pretty good. I'm not sure about Steer Clear with only 3 mounts, though. I think Salvo is going to be better for us. Cut a Supplier. I could see maybe one. Yeah, that's true. Form a Posse. Makes creatures. That could be okay with 1 Supplier. Or maybe 16 lands. Although we need 5 mana to activate this. And if we want to do it in the same turn, if we'd ever like play it and activate it to remove something, that's 7 mana. So that's probably just not happening, huh? Yeah, maybe 1 Supplier's... I mean, if I cut a Supplier, I think those kind of go together, right? Going down to 16 lands and cutting a 5-drop. Is there something else I could put in? Steer Clear back in? Or like Rustler Rampage, double strike on something? Never played this card. Armadillo's a way to spend the mana in the late game. Maybe 1 Armadillo's not so bad. Like if a High Noon is in play and I can't double spell, I don't really have card draw anyway to be double spelling. Requisition Raid? I think I like Requisition Raid in best of 1. I mean, certainly better in best of 3 when you know if your opponent's got like useful artifacts and enchantments. But I feel like in this set, first of all, we are trying to go wide. Prickly Pears, Eartha Joe, Form a Posse. But then, yeah, there's usually just... Oh, you hate Requisition Raid, Flutterdove? I feel like there's often targets for the artifact or enchantment. So if you get one thing, plus buff your board, seems like it's good enough for me. And then like sometimes if you can destroy 2 things, it's like just amazing. But again, that's a again, yeah, I guess if we're looking at floor, the floor is pretty low. If you don't have a board and they don't have an artifact or an enchantment, similar to Great Train Heist, if you don't have a board, they do nothing. How many mounts did I have? 3? 1 bighorn and 2 trained Arynxes? Yeah, maybe 1 high noon is fine. That's a good point, Dilemma. I think the Sterling Suppliers are pretty good top end. And like, put the +1/+1 counter on like a trained Arynx is really nice for the first strike. On the Holy Cow, flying is good. On a Dust Animus would be amazing, but if you have a Dust Animus in play, probably already winning. Thunder Salvo, if we're doing high noon, that's reasonable too. And this is more, I mean, Thunder Salvo I feel like is going to be similar to Steer Clear, where you just need, like maybe I need some interaction to kill an important 2-drop or important 2 toughness or maybe 3 toughness creature, you know. But with high noons in play, we're never going to be able to. Yeah, high noon is probably just the yeah, high noon is all right. Yeah, for anyone joining, high noon probably not the best card, so I think I'm okay to go down 1. The reason we like this is because it's either just finish with damage to face, or if we ever have Eartha Joe in play, then we get double triggers, and you can do 10 damage or like 5 damage to 2 things. With only 1 Eartha Joe, maybe I just want. I mean, it's still more likely to happen with 2 high noons, right? I think I want to do the thing. Yeah, we're here for content, right? And on top of winning. All right, let's do it. We're here to do the combo. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Then I'm queuing it up, right? We're just sticking with. We have a lot more white than red. Maybe I want to go. What about our 2-drops? I guess we have 2 red 2-drops. I think I do just want to stay even on colors then. Science Stream. All right. All right. Let's do it. I really have not done many Boros decks this set. I had one pretty early on that would trophied, but that's because I had 3 of the Summoner. Or the Scale something Summoner. That one that like makes 3/1 dinosaurs. Pretty early on, I had a triple Summoner deck with like Thunder Lasso and the boots, which I thought was pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, it was like a week 1 thing, maybe week 2 with triple Summoner. Well, this is really good if we draw 2-drop, which we have like 4 that we could draw. That's not very high odds. I think I'm still keeping this. Yeah, I don't love it. Hey. Not technic. I mean, I'll take it. I could have just played that out. and then try to like buff my team. Maybe I was supposed to just play that out, but that feels too good to not get the 4/5 lifelink. Would you have just jammed it out? I still could have played it here, I guess. Because we have two ways of buffing the team. This one's temporary, this one permanent. Maybe I was supposed to. I mean, we're hitting all the lands. I don't want my things to die because I want to buff everything, but trading a 2/2 for a 4/2 feels good. I guess I'd do this on defense if they send that. Yeah, only problem is that Dust Animus won't be able to attack with the +1/+1. Do they have a trash the town, maybe? I think I gotta do this. You take 7? Like, I get that I want... Yeah. I want a board. Like, I want creatures in play for my cards that I have here. I also kind of want them to use their trick if they have one, though, right? Maybe not. Vigilance next turn, so I can block the following turn? Yeah. We've drawn almost all lands. So I gotta play land first, and then the Dust Animus. And like... At this point, am I just adding the +1/+1 counters? Or do we hope that they play an artifact? It would be just to use some of my mana, but then I've got nothing next turn anyway. Hey, nice. But the problem is I'm not going to have 5 untapped land. Right? Yeah, we can wait a turn to do it. I'd have to wait for two land drops to do the counters as well. But that's probably okay. Let's see, so we just... I guess I get aggressive, hit them for 5. Do I have enough mana to do both? Wait, so hold on. I only have 1 white though is the thing. I think I want to get the Holy Cow down first. Although I'm not going to get the... I'm not going to get the +1/+1 counters if I want to get the lifelink. Which seems like the right choice. There's the High Noon. So that might be our way to finish the game. Right. This is 7 mana. So if I just destroy enchantment, we get our thing back, but we don't do the counters. Otherwise, we won't get the... I mean, I'd get 1 counter anyway. It just wouldn't have the flying. Or it wouldn't have the lifelink. Maybe we still do this. Yeah, do we like just playing this then? I was kind of thinking I go for the +1/+1 counters. We just don't get the... We're losing one counter on this and the lifelink, but I think that's fine. I should have pumped that because I can't attack with that one. Although, can I send this too? If they eat here, they like take 8 or jump here. Yeah, this is fine, right? I wonder if I was supposed to do the High Noon that turn instead of Requisition Raid, just to stop them from double spelling here. Oh, they didn't do it anyway, so. And now we try to just win. We can do 5 damage to face. Yeah, do I not give them the opportunity to block and give lifelink? I think I send all and see what happens. Oh, should have played... Well, playing the Noon lets them know, but then they can't double react. Maybe that is better. Too late now. I didn't want to tell them that I can do 5 damage to face, is my thought. Ouch. Ouch. It's alright, they're down to 2 cards. The Sterling Supplier, if either one of these connects, we can still win next turn. That was a big card, though. Never mind, they're gaining 3. Oh my. Holy cow. Betrayal the Vault into Vaultborn Tyrant. Okay. So we got a chump with the token now? Yep. If my supplier wins, they don't gain any more. If they play another thing to gain 3 life, I don't think we can win. Why not High Noon there? I think that's my, like, I don't want to tell them what I have, because then they might make a play that gains life versus something else. Oh, that gained them the life anyway. They just reanimated my Dust Animus. So my only play for them is to, like, not block. Wow. Yeah, Dust Animus was a great target, and the fact that it gained them the 3 life from the Commando as well. Or from the Vaultborn Tyrant, I mean. Oh, dude. That looked for sure like a High Noon was going to win on one of those turns, but they had Betrayal at the Vault, killed 2 of my creatures, into Vaultborn Tyrant, gain the 3 life, which, like, the rest of the text on here doesn't matter if they hadn't gained the 3 life, and then reanimated my Dust Animus to gain 3 more life and have a flying blocker. But wow. I mean, I guess with the Griff, maybe they block anyway and doesn't matter, but on that last one. Yeah, so if we had played the High Noon, then they wouldn't have been able to double spell. No, Betrayal was their only card they played that turn. Because they played something on their turn, and then played the... Oh, I see what you're saying, reacting with it. Ah. I was caught up on doing damage to face. But killing the creature means that they can't Betrayal the Vault. They would have had to do something else. Okay, so maybe I threw the game then by not playing it. Trying to hold it. Tried to keep it secret. I see. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Right. So I'm just thinking through like what I wanted to do. We had a big board. They only had 2 creatures, but 6 open mana, or at least 6 open mana. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. Just play it out, spend the mana, have the activation available to react to something. In my head, I was thinking that I kind of forgot that the damage can go to a creature and that we might want to do that. I was just thinking about just trying to get lethal with it. And I thought with like how big our board presence was, I thought for sure something could get in there, we would put them down to 5 and then I could win without, you know. But Betrayal at the Vault was a pretty good answer to kill 2 attackers while also double blocking my 5/6. Draft High Noon more. I wasn't prepared for that play. We hadn't done any prep with High Noon, huh? Yeah, I mean, they turned the corner hard. It felt like I felt like the game was wrapped up almost. And then they just completely wrecked me with like 3 cards in a row. It's all right. Magic is as magic does. What if I start using like a Forrest Gump version of That's Magic Baby? Because I can't do That's Magic Baby, right? Unless I literally like TM Numata Nami. Can't do that. You just rewatched Forrest Gump? Nice, team show. I guess so. Am I just running this out on as a 2/2? Maybe if we rip a land? I think that's Nummy's thing, yeah. He's even got stickers. I think he's got a mug now, too, that says it. We don't really want to... Do we want to ditch our 4th land to this Peddler? When we've got Eartha Joe in hand and, like, form a posse in hand? I could just play it as a 2/2, which I think I need to do at least that. So we have 1 land. We'll have a draw here, draw on turn 3, and draw on turn 4. Seems pretty likely we'd find another one. Okay. Another creature here is nice. Sure. I guess I'm tethering this to prevent the card draw rather than Eartha Joe. Although land next turn could mean tether plus Roadrunner. We'll still have Eartha Joe next turn. I think I just need to tether this Brigand. Too much card draw potential. Also means we're pushing 2 damage. Ah, Marchesa. Regrets. Damn. Roadrunner could get 2 damage in. I guess Eartha Joe, because then next turn we could activate the Peddler. Or like swing with the Peddler. 4 power. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about, doing Roadrunner first, because then we could do Posse this turn, and then, like, surprise Eartha Joe. Posse, these will have Summoning Sickness right now. But I probably do want to make 4 Mercenaries rather than the Roadrunner this turn, because then next turn, the Roadrunner, we could pump. Was that last turn you were talking about that? At VVD? Do I send Eartha Joe here instead of Peddler? Because if I make this a 4 power, they just block here. If I make this a 4 power, they have to double to kill it, but then we trade for Marchesa. They could have something. Green, red, blue available. I think I'm going to Posse this turn, yeah. Take the fall would have been rough. That's one I didn't think about. Yep. That would have been very bad. Because they would have drawn another card too. With the other Marchesa trigger. Ouch. Hold on. 5, 6, 7. Plus 6 first strike. That's got to just be GG, huh? And then attacking a second time. They eat 1. And then we attack again. I don't think I Roadrunner first, right? Because I could do Roadrunner, activate it, pump it to whatever, 7 power. And then that's a big hit this turn. And then save this for next turn. I mean, because this would have been a pretty big hit too. Right? This is hit for 7. But then if they like make me discard. But yeah, that's just GG. Oh, it untapped the Eartha Joe. I didn't know that was going to happen. Untap all creatures. That's funny. Okay, well, that was definitely GG then. But I did have to wait to cast it. I can't main phase this, right? Because it says if it's your combat phase. Yeah, I'm the Eggman. Welcome to chat. Eartha Joe. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Yeah, it wasn't 2 times attacking with 3 power. They were all 2 power because the Great Train Heist only adds +1 in first strike. But that's still a lot of damage added with the second combat phase. So 6 attackers. That was 13 damage on that first swing. They eat 1. They lose. They don't gain the life because of the first strike. So assuming, what was that, 4 mercenaries get through, was 8 damage in the first combat. And they still have 1 blocker. But yeah, that's pretty good. Train successfully heisted. I'm glad we got at least 1 win with that card. Now we got to get a win with a High Noon. And then we also want to combo off High Noon with Eartha Joe. Howdy, Fool Auto. The thing is, even without the Great Train Heist, like, Roadrunner that turn was already pretty good, right? We had the mana to play it, make it unblockable, pump it up 5 times, swing for 7, and say, like, you have to kill this. But I guess winning's better. Okay, I'd love to find a 3-drop, like a cow or a prickly pear. But trained Eric's on 2 and a tether to answer something. High Noon. Oh, Out Cold is from MKM, right? Scorching Shot, my trained Eric's. Sag. Do you think they're a red-blue deck and this card is just going to hose them? Come on, we need land. Oh, they're mirror match. Yeah, loses all abilities. Hey, Lander's great. I don't think I care about tethering that right now. My main question is, I guess Bighorn first, because then Eartha Joe next turn can saddle the Bighorn. If I just play Eartha Joe, I feel like they might just kill it. I knew it is so bad. Until we combo it with Eartha Joe. Come on. We have the combo pieces. Weird drawing land is fantastic too. I'm still just going to... The thing is... Yeah, Eartha Joe, and then they know about it. So like if they don't kill Eartha Joe, we get to use the High Noon double activation. I think I still want to play this, saddle Bighorn and send it. Because Bighorn just trades for Tycoon, but we get a 1/1. I think I like that. Or they take 3. They could double here, I guess, but I'm okay with that too. Nice. It's 5 mana to activate, and they can't double spell. 5 mana to activate the High Noon, so that means we have it available. We can just kill 2 things. Unless we want to go 10 damage to face. Like, oh, and now we have Great Train Heist available. If we want to do both modes, I mean. We needed the 6th land. I think I want to just kill a 4/2 and a 3/3. Is Heist going to be better here? Because they have 1/3 toughness creature that these can block these things. I think it's going to be better just to High Noon, kill 2 things, and then we can make another 1/1, and then we have a big attack next turn. Kill 3 things? I guess no, I can't tether and use this. I think I'm just going to do this. Oh, he dies to that. I mean, High Noon, yeah, so High Noon is, you sack it, 5 damage to 1 target. And then Eartha Joe let me copy it. So it could have been 10 damage to face, but when they're at 17 life and I've got this in hand, I think I want to just remove blockers. Now they can double spell, though. Hegziwog. Thank you for the follow. Is this has got to be like a... I was expecting to take up the shield, but that passed straight through. Oh, I see Fool Auto. I thought we could... Yeah, if you could split this up, that would be really good. Do so the Dolphin. Thank you for the follow. Elven Mighty. Whoa. Whoa. Ouch. So this does 8 damage. 9 with the Braided Bluffs. I kind of want more creatures in play before we do that. 8 damage and then they just stabilize? I guess I'm just going to hold up the tether. Fel the Mighty, that was rough. Plotted a Wolverine. Okay, so I can do 8 damage. Do I tether here end a turn then? I guess so. I really don't want to use tether on a peddler. I mean, if I just attack and they block and we use Great Train Heist, first strike means we kill it, but we're doing 6 damage instead of 8 damage. I don't think I'm going to tether that. I like this draw, maybe. Damn. One, two, three, four, five, 6 mana. It doesn't give haste, though, so I could still do both 2 modes. Yeah, just pass again. Because we want 3 attackers. I was thinking I could pump up the 1/1 and send it. But if they trade, I don't really want to trade either, is the thing. Like, on the face, trading my sheep for a 2/2 peddler sounds great. But with this in hand, this represents 4 damage. Ah. They didn't Wolverine first is surprising. Because now if they hit like a expensive card, they won't be able to play it. And they played land too, so if they play this Wolverine, it's probably not doing much. Yeah, I'll tether if they attack. Oh, tether the blocker? Yeah. Bijads? Bijads? Thank you for the follow. Two mana open, so they could have a Fierce Retribution. Doesn't feel like they have... Oh, wait, 8 mana? Don't even need the second combat phase. Because we drew the Requisition Raid. Let's go! That was a lot more damage. Still happening. 10 more damage we could have done? It's doing the thing. Feeling dirty just from watching. I mean, that's why I liked the bighorn in this type of deck. Seems great, right? Like, we don't have too many things to, like, make us wide. I mean, Eartha Joe's 2 bodies, 2 prickly pears. Yeah, we would have had a Getaway Glamour, which I think was a reasonable take back at the time, right? We were heavy white. We only had a couple red cards, and one of them was the Mimi High Noon. Nice Revolution. Yeah, ceiling on Train Heist is very high, but I think to the argument of why we took it over Glamour, like, I think the floor on Heist has got to be lower than Glamour. I mean, I guess Glamour... Yeah, because we're not playing, like, particularly big creatures. So, like, Glamour's almost always going to kill anything you need it to kill for 3 mana, and then maybe additional value. Oh yeah, Fell the Mighty just because we had a bunch of 1/1s and didn't matter that they killed our 2 big things. It's kind of funny. Yeah, because what was it? Pack 2, pick 1, I think, when we chose Great Train Heist over the Getaway Glamour. Okay. I guess if we don't... Yeah, I'm keeping this. I think I'm starting with the Airynx. Turn 3, we can do Frontier Seeker to saddle. Maybe find 3rd land. Yeah, I knew it's I knew it's not the reason we kept this hand. It was these 3 cards. But that's funny. They both knew only one of them would walk away. Damn. All right, Trained Airynx on the play. Turn 2, let's go. We're gonna need another Plains, which Frontier Seeker might fetch for us. Or a Posse. Nice. Derailment and Roadrunner on the bottom. Second High Noon? I don't think so. We just want to get 5th land for the Dust Animus. So like next turn I'm looking at playing High Noon, plotting the Animus. They're stuck on 2 and they attacked me, huh? Oh, I guess we'll play an Airynx instead. Then we can saddle. Get another Scry. We just want our 5th land, right? This is a pretty good rollout we've got going here. An opponent stuck on 2 land, yeah. All right, we'll take the quick win. 67. You know, we ended on Friday at 66, and then over the weekend, not playing any, I fell to like 104, I think. 100 something. Yeah, game of magic indeed. All right. I'm going to go use the bathroom. Here's the deck. Let me run some ads, and I will be right back. Oh, 68. Yeah, taking the spotlight away from the chair. Here we go. 3 and 1. But because I ran 3 minutes instead of the 90 seconds that I normally do, now we don't have ads for like 50 minutes. Let's go. Chair it's always there for me too. Full auto. It's always there for me. Just supporting this here streamer. Ha ha ha. No. No. Playing against number 33. Okay, that's a lot better. Do I drop the bighorn here instead of a cow? Because like 2, 3, 4 is kind of cool. We have to hit a land, which the first cow might help us get to that 4th land. So I think I'm dropping a cow. Most valuable chair. Oh, trained Eric's on 2. I guess that's better. Can we get the scry into the scry, maybe? Although, if I'm trying to curve out here, then I can't plot the Animus in time to, like, get it down on 5. Huh. Oh, and they're going to be hitting me for 6 if I just play the Holy Cow and saddle. This is awkward because we went second, huh? Am I supposed to block with something then? Maybe I was supposed to block last turn. I think I gotta try to play defensively. It's really awkward against combat tricks. Yeah, this is very different if we go first, right? Trained Eric's is attacking into their Alchemist last turn. And then they play Prickly Pear this turn. That's 3 toughness now. I don't really want to trade for a Prickly Pear. But I'm taking 7 and then gaining 2. Puts me at 11. Or I trade with the Prickly Pear and I am at 13. Oh, yeah, man. Throw from the saddle. Improving toughness is rough there. Guess I'll get the scry and then decide. They could have it. Oh, they have priority here? So they have a Snakeskin Veil? Oh, I think I want this. 2-4 and a 1-1. Am I just playing Bighorn though? This might be a little too slow to do this like with High Noon, huh? If I keep this. I think I know block because it feels like, yeah, they have a Snakeskin Veil. They're stuck on 3 though. You think bottom and try to find removal? Yeah, maybe that's better. Now I'm just looking to do Bighorn, I think, rather than like High Noon and plotting, or playing Eartha Joe. Am I blocking with this Holy Cow ever? I guess so. Well, not if they hold up the Snakeskin Veil though, huh? If they send just that, then I think I just block with the Bighorn. It's trading and the Snakeskin Veil doesn't save it. Clear Shot doesn't save it. I don't love the trade. I don't want to take 4, or if I block with Holy Cow and they Snakeskin Veil hit me for 3 trample. I don't love that either though. Okay. I think we got to get the Dust Animus out soon, right? So I think I have to plot that this turn. I'm not going to be able to block this, but I guess I'm holding back the cow to block the Prickly Pear. If they have Snakeskin Veil, it still doesn't do anything, though. Maybe I'm supposed to attack, because I'm not really blocking with this. But then how much am I taking? Oh, they might have the saddle here, so holding back the cow means that... Yeah. But if I'm just sending it, then they can do 7 damage to me without saddling. Or if they do saddle, it's 8 damage. And then Dust Animus, I guess, and in Dust Animus we trust. I mean, because if they just menace, can't do anything anyway, right? But then maybe he's still taking less damage. Like, if they don't have another creature to saddle, then I think I am supposed to hold it back to save some life. Huh.